Hey, greetings, fellow Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam expansion pack gamers. This is Vamp9190 coming at you. Uh, wanted to do a commentary. Actually, I have several videos, so I'll try and do commentaries on each of them. But this is the new Vietnam expansion pack for Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I pre-ordered it on Steam. So it was available on the 18th, 3 days early. So I think today, the 21st, it opens up, for everyone. So, check this one video out. Obviously, if you like it, please rate, comment, subscribe. I appreciate that. And let me know if you want to see particular weapons. And I'll be commenting a little bit on those throughout these commentaries. But yeah, just let me know if you want to see anything in particular. I don't really know the maps all that well yet. I think I played pretty much all of them already. Maybe I missed a couple, but but I forget the names. I mean, I know the names, but I forget. I don't quite match up the name to the map like instantly, just because it's so new. And I know that in my head I like associate like features of each map, and I give them their own names, but the actual name, I'm like, ugh, I couldn't tell you. But this one is it's a pretty good map. Actually, I don't dislike any of the maps. I like some more than others. This one's probably it's probably about the middle of the pack for me, but it's a pretty good map. There's a lot of cover on these maps. I like the bamboo groves and stands of bamboo, the thickets, and going through that. That's really cool. I like the banana leaves and palms and stuff. So it's just kind of neat, having all different types of vegetation, obviously that that is from that grows obviously there in Vietnam and everything. So it's just kind of cool because you really feel like you're there. You're back in that time period and in that location. So I think the landscape is awesome. The graphics are solid, and so far I've had a blast playing it. So you could see here I'm hoping this tank would back up, and he doesn't, and then I get killed. So I was kind of stupid that I ran right out in the middle there, but a lot of times you can do that. See, a lot of times the tank is worried about something further away, or they're trying to shoot in front of them, and if you just kind of creep up on them on the side, as long as no one else sees you there, then you can actually either plant mines or use the TNT explosive and try and take them out that way. So you'll notice here, actually I think all four of these, I think it's four I'll end up doing games. I'm using the M16 rifle as the assault class, and I pretty much was just using that, period. I didn't even use any other weapons as I played the last couple days. But then I did switch. I tried a couple of the sniper. Actually, I tried all the sniper rifles. The M40 seems to be the most popular one, just because it's the most powerful, and even though it's the bolt action, it seems like you could take people out pretty much with one shot. Sometimes it takes two, just if they have like a lot of health. But and then I tried a few of the engineer weapons, the PPS H, I think it is, and I didn't really try too many of the other ones. But I did try the M14 for the assault class, and the AK-47 for the assault class as well. But I tell you right now, the M16 is awesome. It's definitely by far my favorite weapon in the game. That might change, but I doubt it. It's great. I love it. Obviously, I guess back in the Vietnam era, this thing was full auto. They didn't. There probably wasn't even. There may have been. I don't know. I can research it, but you guys might know, so leave me a comment. But there wasn't, a 3-round burst selection mode. It was just like either safety or full auto pretty much. So that's what I like about it is like in the regular Bad Company 2, the M16 is 3-round burst. So you click the mouse, you press fire 3 rounds, and you got to keep clicking it. So it's a different dynamic. It's a little bit, I think, harder to spray and harder um, to put a lot of rounds on a target quickly, just because you got to keep clicking over and over. So with this version of the M16, because it's the Vietnam version, it's full auto. So it's pretty much just awesome. I mean, you could just, I mean, obviously you can see firing in short bursts or even single shot when I need to try and make sure I'm on target. But if you run up on someone or someone runs up on you, you could just open up on full auto, and it's incredible. You can see me here. I'm shooting at this helicopter. And let me know in your comments. So far, I think I don't know what the best way to take helicopters out, because they seem pretty incredible as far as you can't bring them down too quickly. Definitely not with small arms fire, but even like on the 50 cals, like on the Jeeps. I was in a Jeep and I was shooting the 50 cal at one, and I could not bring it down. You can see here I switched to the RPG, and I'm like, I doubt I'll be able to hit it, but you never know if you can get lucky. But I don't have a video of it, but I was in a tank, and I killed same helicopter twice, I guess, 2 different helicopters, but I don't know if it was the same dude that kept jumping in them. But I took the helicopter out twice with the tank, with the main gun, and I just let it as it kind of had slowed down, and it was going slow, and it was low enough that the tank's main gun was. You can see here I switched to the PPS because I was engineer, and I don't even know if I kill anyone with it, but back to the tank and the helicopter. So as long as it's not too high, because your tank main gun can only tilt up so far, but as long as it's not too high, you can just blow it out of the sky with the tank. It's pretty cool. And just when it's moving, you just have to lead it. So you have to be a little bit out in front of the helicopter if it's moving, and just fire your tank gun. And you can practice a little bit, once you get the hang of it, and it's not too bad. So that's what I did. I just led the helicopter, shot the tank's main gun, boom, helicopter, goes down, and I was like, oh, awesome. That was pretty cool. So you could see someone took that one out. So that helicopter just went down. You can see here the PPSH. So I had to put a lot of rounds into that guy. I don't know if I was just missing him or what. The other thing too is that I need to get in the habit of actually going for headshots, or shooting higher on each person, and trying to take them out quick with a headshot, because right now, just, I don't know, my first instinct is I shoot into the body, and I've had plenty of games where I go up against a guy, I start shooting first, I put a bunch of rounds in his body, and then I get hit with a headshot, boom, I'm dead, and either he lives or I kill him at the same time. So, but if it was a headshot on my part, I would have definitely taken him out and basically just been fine. So I'm gonna try and work on that a little bit more. But you can see this is just random action. I jump in tanks, and then mainly I'm the assault class though, and then you saw a little bit of engineer. I like this flamethrower attachment for the tanks. It's pretty crazy. I got a guy there. Actually, I think these first few games, my kill to death ratio is actually bad. It's either, I think this particular one I go negative, and then the next couple I break even, and then I think the last one that I have, I do a pretty good. I have a pretty good kill to death. Okay, so this video is wrapping up. I will try and focus on a couple other tips and tricks on these next commentaries, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.